Well, Coach, different time here in the world at large, but athletics is no exception. Your season, just like any other sports season now, has been affected by the coronavirus and the spread of the illness. So, can you kind of just talk about how it's exactly impacted your girls and your season?
Well, when things started canceling, it was kind of our national tournament was kind of up in the air, and we knew that in the back of our heads it was kind of gonna happen. Obviously, when we found out that it had been canceled, that was, it hit hard. Right away we wanted to sit the girls down and tell them before it got released on social media. And going into that meeting, it was probably we knew there was going to be a lot of emotions, and probably one of the toughest meetings that my coaching staff and I have had to go through in terms of just telling them that their season's done. I think the hardest part about it is that we had such a successful season, and having that opportunity taken away from us, it was the hardest part, especially since we had the opportunity to win a national championship, and now it's a big what if, and it's kind of devastating. My heart goes out to the seniors, just you know um, them not having the opportunity to finish off the season the way they would have hoped, and but at the same time, again, it was tough. But you look back at our season, and it was very successful. First year in D1, finishing number 2 in the country, and there was a lot of success, a lot of really good moments, and it wasn't the way we wanted to end. But again, it was out of our control. So.
And you mentioned your seniors. The NCAA announced that they would allow some athletes, seniors especially, to return for another year. But since your team doesn't fall underneath those NCAA guidelines, do you foresee anything happening like that with your organization?
So our league actually allows the student athletes to play for 5 years. So all 3 seniors have that option. It just really depends on academics. Obviously most students are trying to finish their degree in 4 years, and if they're done in 4, I mean, there's really no point in playing a 5th year unless you have classes you have to take. Now at the same time, um, if any of our seniors want that opportunity, that's going to be up to them, and they do have another year of eligibility. It's just a matter of whether they're willing to go back to school if they're already done. I know 2 of my seniors will be graduating here in the spring, and the other one is finishing nursing school, so that's pretty hectic. So really, it's going to come down to whether they want want another crack at it, and it's that all comes down to finances and academics on their side of it, and really out of my control. So.
What does your day to day as a coach look like right now?
So right now we're kind of just wrapping up recruiting. We have a couple spots left that we have to fill in terms of getting to the numbers where we want to be. And then at this point now, it's just a matter of scheduling for next season. We're about, I'd say probably 60-70% done our schedule for next season. The biggest thing that I'm looking to do here for next season is more home games. Obviously, with that transition to D1 this year, our schedule was a little light in terms of home games and competition at home. So we're definitely bearing down, and you'll see some good teams coming to Minot next year. We've already confirmed with Adrian and McKendree. Lindenwood will be coming if they remain as a program, and that's kind of up in the air right now. And then obviously we'll have our common teams like Minnesota, Midland, Colorado coming back, but we're looking to get at least about 20 home games next year in that sense, and play. This year we only played 21 regular season games and then some exhibition games. We're probably looking to do about 35 regular season games next year. So definitely increasing our schedule, which will help. And with a bigger roster size, I think that's good, because even though we won't get as many weekends off, we'll have a big enough lineup where if there are injuries or someone's not going, we can mix and match and shift things around through all seasons. So, recruiting, scheduling, and then just kind of closing up shop here on this season, kind of finishing off that last bit of paperwork, making sure everything's canceled from the national tournament, Our conference just got canceled today, which was too bad because they said that there won't be any changes until the following year, so we're gonna have to go another year without any changes, which is kind of disappointing. But then just kind of starting to pick things up here again and making sure that our incoming recruits are get their applications done, getting accepted, making sure that they get their SATs done, and with everything going on right now, a lot of it's been put on hold, but just making sure that the students are taken care of and make sure that hopefully everything works out here before the fall.